So this video needs a big disclaimer because it's dangerous and you could die. I didn't initially make these videos for YouTube. I actually made them for my family just to walk them through some ideas and things. So they're not that refined. So I keep having to like add little things and like this disclaimer. I'm not a paid professional. Get a paid professional to do what I'm about to do. Use this as inspiration and then go get the proper people to do it. Hopefully this helps, gives you ideas what to do when the power goes out. So here's the scenario. It's the middle of the winter and your power goes out. You don't know when it's going to turn back on. So what's your plan? As the man of the house, what are you going to do? I'll wait. So if you're like me, you start to get nervous if you think like that. You're like, ugh, damn, what the hell am I going to do? So I decided to do something about it, right? So I bought a generator big enough to power my house. For me, it was a WEN 11,000 watt dual fuel generator. I got a dual fuel because gasoline burns more efficiently and it gives you more wattage. It'll give you that a full 11,000 watts that I got. But propane is great to have because it keeps infinite shelf life. It doesn't get condensation in the tanks. It burns a little less efficiently, maybe 9,000 watts. So I got a 100-pound tank, a 40-pound tank at 220s. And then I got a few 5-gallon tanks of gasoline. So now you got fuel for your generator. Then you need to plug it into your house, okay? Because we're going to power your house. You want to get a 50 amp plug. You get the plug, put into the house, but I don't have an outlet in the house. Well, you got to pay an electrician. Don't do it like I did it. Pay an electrician, okay? But what you do is put an outlet close to the fuse box of your house, to the electrical box. So just run the wires to a 50 amp fuse to the plug on the outside of the house, and then that plug can plug in your generator. So now you have the ability to power your house, okay? So power comes in from the street into your house, and what you're going to do is replicate that, but if you send in your own power, it's absolutely dangerous for people working on the street. You know, if it's an actual storm, say there's linemen working on the street, it can kill them because they think he's working on a deadline and you charge it up. That's why I'm saying get a paid professional to do what I'm about to do. Make sure it's done properly. So the power goes out. You turn off your main, okay? You don't want any power going out to the street, okay? So then now the power that you can put into your house, it'll charge up and like a circulating throughout the house AC current. So now the power goes out, boom. You hit the main, you go outside, you start your generator. It can power your house and whatever. If you want to use all the relays, great. If it's not enough power and you're like, I don't need these 3 rooms to be run, it's totally fine. I just have some necessary relays I want to run. You put on the specific relays that you want to use. Me, I have enough to run my whole house. Fantastic. And now you're the man of the house. It's a big deal, man. All right, we're going to make an outlet for the generator. So in here, I have an empty slot on the other side. I have to punch this out. This is a 30 amp to an outlet I have in the yard. We're not using it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this out, which leaves me 2 slots open for a 50 amp. So we're going to put the 50 amp in. We're going to attach the wires through the outside. There's conduit right to the outside of the house. And I'm going to cut that, cap it off, put my outlet there instead. Follow along. All right, fools. This where this bad boy's getting mounted. Boom. All right. Fed the wires through the house with the pre-existing conduit. Screwed the box in. I'm going to put one screw here, another screw here. This one comes back on here. And then the outside of the house is ready to go. All right, mounted to the house, wired through to the breaker box. Ready to receive a cord on this end, but we got to go inside, connect it to the 50 amp breaker. All right, wire up your 50 amp double pole breaker, black and red. Doesn't matter which is which, they're interchangeable, left or right, doesn't matter. Then we're going to take the white and the green, and in my breaker box they can both go to the same bus bar, the white and the ground. So white green, white green, white ground, same thing, and it's going to go to there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to install the breaker with these wires connected. By the way, don't do this at home, have an electrician do it, and then just back out 2 of those screws and tighten them to those guys. I'll show you when I'm done or dead. All right, let's recap. Installed a 50 amp breaker. Okay, wires that were connected to the bus bar and this 50 amp. They go through the house to the outside. On the outside of the house, there's an outlet. From that outlet, an extension cord. From that extension cord to the generator. Okay, how you use this. Power goes out. Okay, first thing you do is you're going to turn this off. Okay, so you keep people alive on the power lines that are working on it. Then you can come down here, turn this on. Okay, then you can turn on your generator, and then voila, the house gets back charged, and whatever fuses you want to use or outlets or breakers, you can use it. You're welcome.